From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's right on target. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
To the edge, it's Alexander. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all his ability on that TV.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw.
He's going up top. And he's got it at the tag. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snap it to the back. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. First down here for the offense. Johnson looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Fast motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on second down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Buying some time as he moves left. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, they convert. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Finds his man down the middle. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. It's still 3rd and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. He caught it.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Doors.
Oh, those hurt. I mean, you got him backed up. You got him in a 4th down situation. You got the play initially stopped, but playing scrambling quarterbacks, you got to play the 2nd play and the 3rd play because they just keep running around, making things happen, and the QB does a great job on 4th down, getting in the end zone, making the big play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't.
Going for the big play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. On the move at the 30. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking deep. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Quarterback will audible. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. The back goes in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Commodores are in the hurry up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Buys a little time. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback checking off. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Johnson looking to throw. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The give. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
He's got it down the right side.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going downfield for the big play. Got it! Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Commodores! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Back to throw, it's Rourke. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll let one go down the right side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He unleashes a long one. Snags it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Quarterback checking the play. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Coming after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
And he breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Dropping back, it's Rourke. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And Nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going up top on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 25. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The kickoff team out there getting set. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they swarm him under. Commodores want to move quickly. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. Delivers the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick six. What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it first and goal with the 1. Snaps it in the shotgun. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there.
He tries to take the top off. And he will score! Touchdown, Doors! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 42, Indiana.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. He chucks one out to the right. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads to the right. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Rourke. Looking to scramble. Got his man on the right. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first and the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Out of the shotgun on third down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. First down here for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Commodores will line it up on first and 10.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And the beat down